Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, No Waste Mama. I'm on a roll today. I'm gonna post another video for you because I got inspired. My daughter again was asking for mac and cheese. We're kind of on a mac and cheese kick, but I obviously try to watch my dairy intake with her, not to give her too much milk, too much cheese. We can chat about that another day. However, to get more greens in and more veggies, this is what I did to make no waste. It's actually no waste bits and pieces, kale, cheese, random things here I had in there. So what I did is I made a roux. So yes, I started off with the classic roux, the butter and the flour. Now what I did is when I speed up the process by heating up the milk, I actually pureed in my magic bullet, which I'm a huge fan of, kale. So my neighbor had this awesome kale. We have some dinosaur kale here, which I believe, and then this kind of kale, which I'd really never seen before. So she gave it to me. I pureed this one. There was like 3 big leaves. I would probably say by the time I tore it, there was like a good hefty cup, and I pureed it in here with milk, probably 2 cups of milk. So to that, the roux would be about 2 tablespoons of butter to a heaping tablespoon of flour. So anyways, I did nuke the milk and kale in the microwave for a minute, again, just to help my roux out. I boiled my mac and cheese I boiled my pasta. As the pasta's boiling towards, I'd say about halfway, I threw in, there was just bits and pieces of broccoli florets that I had in the freezer. I threw it in the same water with the pasta because it was salty. So I salted the water, and that way it's also flavoring the florets and the pasta at the same time. This is the time now to flavor your pasta in the water. So halfway through, I added the broccoli. I cook it al dente, or the directions however you like it. Some people like it mushier, some people don't. Some people like it more al dente, whatever. Cook it to your liking, or the directions on the box. So as my roux was cooking, which was over here, it's all empty, but anyways, I did it in this small pot here. I drained my pasta. I reserved a cup of the starchy water just to help me loosen things up. I ended up doing kale, so the kale roux mixture. I added a little bit of extra salt because it was a little bitter, just to be honest with you. I added a little bit of kosher salt and garlic powder, so probably a good teaspoon of that in there. I just throw things together, so I'm trying really hard to take it to the next level and give you guys recipes. So once I did that, I then I found like a little bit of fresh mozz. It had to have been like seriously this big. It was not even big at all. And what I did was I tore that in there, and we shredded a cup of the Kerrygold cheddar, and off the heat, I then added the roux mixture or the bechamel at that point. So it's a kale bechamel, and the cheese and everything just kind of came together, and it's so beautiful. And the string of cheese, I don't know if you can see it, I'm trying to mix it together, but it was awesome, and it tastes so good. And she's eating it up, and she's getting not only kale but broccoli and garlic. If you want to elevate this up a notch, I actually love adding, and I've done this before, I love adding some pesto. So I'll just add, again, off the heat. You never cook pesto. Off the heat, I just add a good heaping teaspoon of that, and it's just so fresh, and it adds garlic, and it just like kicks it up a notch. But this was good. I felt like I didn't need to waste this beautiful pesto on that, and we're all enjoying it. So I hope you try it. Again, the little bits of ingredients that you have, just put it together, and you're gonna get signature, one-of-a-kind dishes. Enjoy!